'cause I'm definitely bad. Big man!
Good, Mr. Lights. With your big fancy lights. With your Kino flows.
That's what they call it, right? Mr. Lights and then Best Boy.
Yeah, there's Mr. Lights. So if you look at the end credits of any movie,
Right.
there's Mr. Lights, there's Best Boy, there's a Props Master, which I think is a great title. You have a Cool Dude. You have Sick Hookups. That's the guy who plugs everything in.
Oh, okay. So that's not like... Okay. That's not like a matchmaker.
No, that's a different guy. That's the set matchmaker.
Okay.
Who, and sometimes they're incredibly good at their job, like on the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, where like Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, they meet and it's like, hey, what's this? What's going on,
That was an excellent matchmaker.
Matchmaker, make me a match.
I wish they hadn't cut that category out of the Oscars.
Yeah, best matchmaker?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
You can hear the rascal. To set the scene, there's two cats chasing each other.
And only one cat sitting on this futon.
Hey, and it's me. Cat Scott.
Coming at ya. Live from a room bathed in purple light.
And it's actually bisexual lighting, which creates purple. You see there's pink above you and blue on the key side.
Wow.
It's your key light.
Okay.
And then your overhead light.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Mr. Light taught
Sure.
me that.
Where's my backlight? Mr. Lights. I love that guy. His head is a big light bulb. He's just, and when he's got an idea, because it goes ding.
He's definitely the most, overworked person in Hollywood.
Because he does lights for everything.
Yeah. It's hard to book. That's why scheduling is such a nightmare.
Such a nightmare. And you turn on Netflix and you're like, wow, they released 37 new shows this week. Mr. Lights did all of that.
He's there.
He's there on set.
And, there are some shows that try to get away with, not using Mr. Lights, like Ozark, or, some of those dark and gritty
Marvel's
shows.
The Defenders, whereas, it cannot be viewed. If there is a light on in your room, you cannot watch Marvel's The Defenders because you cannot see what's on screen.
Yeah, or there's one season of Stranger Things, I think, that Mr. Lights wasn't on for.
And it shows.
It definitely shows.
It fucking shows.
It's a sacrifice, but also...
He was too busy on Shrimp College or whatever new Netflix show is coming
Oh, I love Shrimp College. Remind me the plot of Shrimp College again.
Shrimp College... Now, it's not what you think. Because when you hear the phrase shrimp college...
It's coming back to me.
You think of a college attended by shrimps.
That is what initially drew me to Shrimp College. But then...
Misleading advertising, because then you found out that it was a college for short people.
Oh my. Yeah, and they tried to be a little more...
And not like a little people big world situation. No, just short people. just like people who are about 5'0".
Okay.
It was really easy to frame everyone because it was mandatory. The actors had to be 5' nothing.
And they had their own college?
Mm-hmm. Where they learned how to get by in a world made for people bigger than they are.
Okay, yeah. This is coming back to me.
Yeah, it was a hit. It was the number one show. 1 billion people watched it in its first weekend out. 1 billion. A cool Billy.
Cool Billy. Yeah, a conservative Billy.
A conservative Billy. That's underestimated. Because we don't want to brag over here at Netflix. I'm the president of Netflix.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I got my promotion from nothing to president of Netflix. And it's going really well.
What's your favorite part about being president of Netflix?
My favorite part about being president of Netflix has to be the ta-dum.
Does that every time you, the elevator opens to your floor?
Every time the elevator opens, every time the elevator closes.
Flushes,
every time
toilet?
I get a call. Every time I clock out for lunch. Every time I clock back in from lunch. I have unpaid lunches.
That's fucked up.
We're pinching pennies over at Netflix.
Are you unionizing? Are you leading the union effort?
No, I am actively. Every time one of my Pinkertons stops the Netflix union from forming, ta-dum, Every time I take a big shit, it goes da-dum.
Okay, yeah.
Every time I jerk off at work to relieve some stress,
it hears you.
It knows.
It knows, and then everyone's like, well, that could be a million different da-dums, but we know what that one
But
is.
we know what that one was, because he's not clocking in, he's not clocking out, the elevator's not opening, and he just took a big old shit, so it can't be that one. And on a really tough day, you hear that one like 4 times.
That sounds like a great day. That sounds like shot day for
Those
me.
are the best parts of the day. Those are the highlights of my day.
Yeah, that sounds like the day that I do my testosterone shot,
Mm-hmm.
which is a great day for me.
Yeah, absolutely. If I'm like, it's rare, but if I'm like having sex with my Netflix wife and it's going really well, sometimes I to-dum twice when I'm with my Netflix wife.
Why is your wife called a Netflix wife? Is that like a work
Because I'm
wife?
the president of Netflix. This is my Netflix bride. She loves all our shows.
Okay, so
She loves Shrimp College. We met on the set of Shrimp College. I was visiting set that day.
you moved up through. You cut your teeth at Shrimp College.
I cut my teeth at Shrimp College, where I was not employed. I was around the set.
You're a volunteer.
I was a volunteer. And I was walking by. I was getting an unrelated croissant and coffee, and I looked over and I said, "What is Shrimp College?" And they said, "That's a profound question. What is Shrimp College? You're hired.
And they're like, you got moxie. There's something about
You got chutzpah, kid. You're asking all the right questions." So they sent me up, and I am president of Netflix, and I have a Netflix wife.